Hey guys, Wally and Noah here again.
I'm still Noah. He's still Wally.
Yeah, we haven't switched names. We are with Career. So in this episode, we're really just gonna switch gears and we're gonna
stop eating and drinking things and tell you about how we got here.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. With quarantine coming to an end, we're gonna talk about we're gonna start really building that house that we talked about in episode 1 and 2.
Ours is becoming more of an apartment, but yes.
Yeah. With that said, for this episode, we're going to talk about TEFL and really just give you an in-depth analysis into that. Talk about the cost. We're going to talk about some of the resources to expect, and we're going to talk about the coursework that you can expect if you decide to do it.
It's not mandatory. You don't have to do
That's what I was about to say. Disclaimer. It is not mandatory. You do not need TEFL to teach abroad. However, it does give you a leg up in the job field.
It shows your boss that you're prepared to know some of the coursework and what you might be doing on the job.
Yes. And for all of this, it is a big generalization because TEFL is big. It's all over the world.
It's teaching English abroad, so literally anywhere outside of a native English country.
Yeah, so we're going to tell you through our experience, and then also we're going to generalize a lot of things so that it incorporates all of TEFL. So with that being said, there are multiple different factors into job costs, but for us, at the International TEFL Academy. Online. ITA.
ITA.
Yeah, but T is...
T is an abbreviation of an abbreviation.
Anyways, don't like that. So, yes, ITA, International TEFL Academy. We took that online, and generally it costs $14...
And generally we passed it. We did pretty good.
We did, generally. It costs $1,400 to do that course.
But we didn't pay that.
We did not. We paid $1,000.
So online classes have discounts
yes.
that are periodical, and you can get on those. And if you have a friend, sometimes they'll do a discount for you signing someone else up, and so then we both got a discount from that.
Correct. In-person courses
not quite as big of discounts, not quite as periodical.
Correct, from our research, but they do offer them.
If you're in the area, it can be very convenient, and they can take less time.
Correct. So now we can get into the resources, which is my favorite part about any TEFL class. So of
the one you've taken, it's your favorite part of any TEFL class.
Yes, because they all offer some form of resource. Now, for us,
it was a big web page.
It was a huge
web page thing. Resource guide.
Yeah, resource guide. It is online, so it's updated periodically, and it breaks down literally everything.
Quantum physics, mathematics.
Yeah, if you want to time travel, it's got it. No, in all seriousness, it talks about living in a different country, and it has.
So you might do that if you teach abroad.
It has
which countries you could teach in.
It has different regions, and then within those regions, it has it broke down for countries. So like Southeast Asia has Abu Dhabi, and then it has for South America, it has Brazil, and it has places in Europe. It just all over. And then it breaks down those into the average cost of living, if that place generally pays for housing, if
they pay for your flight.
If they generally pay for your flight. And I keep saying generally because ultimately that is all up to
whoever boss. You get hired through. It could be like, no, we don't personally do that.
And then in addition, it will tell you on average how much you are expected to make in that place, and how much the average startup cost is for you going there.
Which is important. You need to go with money. Don't go with $1 and a wish.
Yeah, for us, it's in USD. For us, it is in USD because we took our course in America.
We've done everything in America. We're Americans.
That's true. So with that being said, it also has different companies that you can go with. So like for Japan, it has the JET program, and then what you can expect with the JET program.
And for China, it has VIP Kid if you want to teach online.
That's true. So moving to the online portion, it has a bunch of different resources there for you as well. It has mock interviews where they would judge you on the way you performed on the interview. They would judge your resumes, which Noah doesn't like mine, but I got a job.
Probably because of mine. Mine was very good.
So they also have a ton of different companies that you can go with, and they just have the links there, and you can click on them and apply. So that was for our
and then tell them about the Facebook groups. Go ahead and get into the Facebook.
That was for our course, and they also have private Facebook groups.
Facebook groups,
and that's
private. You take our course, you can be in our Facebook.
So
we're in the South Korea one.
We are. They have them broken down into different countries. It's pretty great. This actually, we use the Facebook group to get the job that we have now.
Yeah, it's a big help network, and people will ask for advice, or maybe if you'll take their job. And we did.
It's
ask for advice on how to take someone's job.
It's pretty great. And then the little small things that a lot of courses offer are advisors to help you through whatever part of
that's where
you're
reading your
teaching abroad
cover letter and all that stuff comes in. And you would interview with them, and they'd tell you, hey, that's pretty good. Hey, that's terrible. Work on that.
Yeah, and they'll also help you with getting a job if whatever school you're with doesn't have a Facebook group or anything like that. Then they'll help you with a job, and it's pretty awesome. So with that being said, now we can get into the coursework, which this is going to be the most generalized out of
You talk about culture. You talk about lesson plans. You do lesson plans. You do a practicum. You're done. You get a certificate. Congratulations.
That is
general.
That is generally the breakdown right there. You will talk about culture because
you're going into another culture. You have to be aware, and you don't want to offend anybody, and you certainly wouldn't want to be offended because you don't understand something they did.
And that's whether you're teaching in person or online. You're going to be teaching a different culture. Mm-hmm. And then they'll break down the courseworks into like different classroom setups,
how to start a class,
how to
continue a class,
how to present a topic on a class, how to end a class, homework, and then they'll make you write out different sections to do that with, and then you'll bring them all together and you'll do a lesson plan on them. And then once you do that, you have to finish a practicum,
which is just teaching or watching people teach,
or both.
You just write how you feel about that.
Correct. And then you get your TEFL certification,
and that's it.
That's all it is for the.
Then you're TEFL certified. Apply for a job. Do it. Don't waste your time now.
Do it.
If you've already done that while you're watching this video, get a job.
Stop watching our videos and go get a job.
Get a job. You could be here with us.
Thank you guys for tuning in. That's all we have. We really hope that it just put the boards up for the house that we're trying to build.
The supports.
It's boards.
They're not just boards. That'd make a terrible house.
I built a house. I play video games. I know.
We'll put in a little bit of the supports. We might even put in a little bit of insulation. Next week might be some sheetrock.
So because of the change in pace, we're going to have playlists coming very, very soon. I know I mentioned that in the last video. It's the same for this one.
So that you can see what video you're supposed to watch next if you wanted to actually go through the process of getting a job in another country.
Correct. With us being out.
Or if you just want to enjoy Korea, there's a playlist for that.
Yeah, because with us being out and then still needing to do documentation videos, then they're going to start coming out, different times. So it's gonna be hectic if you're trying to keep up. So we're gonna help you guys out. We got a playlist for you.
All right, go do something. Go get out of here.
Oh yeah. Thank you. You guys have a good one. I'm gonna go eat me some dumplings.